Directed and produced by visual effects gurus the brothers Strauss, this alien invasion film was amazingly shot on a budget of just $10 million. And aside from the visual effects and a few key scenes, it unfortunately feels like a movie that was shot on just $10 million. Borrowing from many great films before it, like Independence Day, Cloverfield, and 28 Days Later, Eric Balfour stars as a one-dimensional character who discovers that he, his best friend, and girlfriend are seemingly some of the only people left alive in Los Angeles after mysterious blue lights emitting from UFOs start sucking humans into the sky. Nearly the entire 94-minute runtime is spent inside a high-rise condo, the film told from the incredibly isolated perspective of our band of protagonists, who have no connection to the outside world. As a result, the viewer is left with absolutely zero scope about the size of this invasion or what any of the aliens' intentions are. Literally nothing is explained in Skyline. Instead, we watch as these alien creatures that resemble jellyfish slowly devour the humans one at a time like some cheap horror film on basic cable. The action of this film was haphazardly executed, often through a muddy, handheld lens. The aliens themselves don't seem to have any direction either, at first snatching people from the hundreds off the ground, but later resorting to crawling through apartments and eating them one at a time. The visuals, however, are perhaps the one redeeming element here, which besides being mostly original and inventive, are also well integrated into the smoldering landscape of a destroyed Los Angeles. When you have lifeless, forgettable characters and a story that doesn't actually turn a corner until the final scene, however, those effects do little to make a film worth watching. Skyline only becomes interesting in the closing minutes, as the audience finally gets to see what's inside of these UFOs, and what has become of the abducted humans. Sadly though, this frighteningly fascinating twist is too little too late, and seems more like a setup to an unwanted sequel, rather than a proper ending of any consequence. Skyline. Visually stunning, but dreadfully lifeless. Well, that was my harsh review. Now let's see what you had to say about it in the YouTube comments. Alright, time to rate Skyline on the Rate-O-Matic. A double 2. Now normally a sci-fi action film was right up my alley, and usually very entertaining. But when you have an unoriginal and poorly executed film like this, there really isn't any reason to watch. I thought it was crappy. You completely agreed with me, overlooking the solid visuals and recognizing that the rest of the film was mostly boring and uninspired. You also scored it a crappy.